Oh yeah, I have mole rat disease. I need to go see a doctor. What the heck? Oh my god, this is gonna be stupid. So I guess I need to make more. Oh good. Good, good. Yes, yes, right next to the radiation. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Requires power 20. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god, I really don't know what I'm doing. Come here, stupid.
We need a metric ton of power to get this to work.
Hey there.
Everything's got to be on the same power grid. Otherwise, the machine won't work.
This isn't gonna do anything without power.
Oh, I'm glad you said something. I'm terrible at this. So you mean I have to... Well, it looks like it's on.
I have to make sure this is on the same grid as the rest of the signal interceptor.
Oh. I just don't know. I should have just watched a video on how to do this. I'm just attaching wires everywhere, just praying, hoping that I'm doing something. Doesn't work that way though, does it? I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god.
I have to make sure this is on the same grid as the rest of the signal
You
interceptor.
need a metric ton of power to get this to work.
Hey there.
Everything's got to be on the same power grid. Otherwise, the machine won't work.
What power grid? I really just activating that.
A chance to get inside the Institute.
Shut up. Oh my god, man. The moon looked like it had a dot in it. It's a windmill? I used the windmill. How
We need a metric ton of power to get this to work.
Tom's gonna be in heaven on this job.
Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate this.
Everything's got to be on the same power grid. Otherwise, the machine won't work.
What do you mean the same power grid? Like everything hooked up to the same generator? I didn't even make a power grid. I don't know. Let me just check this out. Did you just freeze? No, you didn't freeze. You didn't freeze. I was about to say. I just don't know what I'm doing. Didn't freeze. I don't know anything about a power grid. I'm supposed to figure this out? How about give me a little bit of advice?
Work with Tom. We'll do anything.
No,
we can.
because Tom is
This
stupid.
isn't
We
gonna
need a
do
metric ton
anything
of
without
power to get this to
power.
work.
So okay, without power, you're right. I'll pretend that I didn't try to put any wires on this thing. I guess it doesn't have any power to it, does it? Oh, hey, what's this little red thing right here? This is 5. That says... Huh? Relay dish to control... console control. It needs more power. If I'm looking at it right anyway. So where do I connect it at? Oh, wait a minute. You're an idiot. Now start paying attention a little bit. I don't know. I really don't know what I'm doing. This isn't one of those type of things where you can just be stupid and be like, oh, hey, I did it. No. You actually have to put thought in it. God, I can't wait for Ace Combat to come out. Oops. Yeah. Produces 5. Produces 3. Man, it's weak. Okay. I pressed the wrong button. Go flipping figure. Okay, so let's go out of here and let's check my science level. Who am I kidding? My science sucks in this game. Strength, perception, intelligence. Oh, my intelligence is an 8. Oh, I have to go to my perks, don't I? Well, that's not gonna work for me, is it? I might as well make another thing generator, right? I really don't know what I'm doing. Oh my god. Oh my god. It was that simple. It was that simple. Hey, stupid!
Everything's got to be on the same power grid. Otherwise, the machine won't work.
This isn't gonna do anything without power.
Oh, it requires another one? Well, no, there's no power because I had to go and remove one of the things that was necessary for it to... Oh god, this is annoying.
ton of power to get this to work.
Oh my god. Mess with all this BS like this should increase my son. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this. Good lord, I hate this. Control. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. I hate this. 27 minutes. It's almost nearly half an hour and I really didn't do anything. I didn't accomplish anything. It's not getting any power. All these wires. Really? Really?
Everything's got to be on the same power grid. Otherwise, the machine won't work.
Shut up. You and your blame nonsense. Look at all these wires connected to the console.
A chance to get inside these. Incredible.
And it would have took somebody else like less than 15 minutes, probably like 5 minutes to do it. It took me like a half an hour. Well, that in a couple of days. That's fantastic. Hey,
We are in
doofus.
business.
Yeah, no thanks to you.
We are in business.
Desdemona.
Status report.
Got activity, Des. Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, we need to do something. What I'm about to tell you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot. Patriot? There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
How can...
To communicate with us one way. The plan hinges on us using this method to close the loop and contact him back.
That's not much to go on. I might not be able to find him.
You have to try. Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
This frequency is only going to work once. You know Rue doesn't make the same mistake twice. So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synths. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it. You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
No!
Hello.
Huh?
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator.
Your voice sounded quite familiar. It's so futuristic. We're going.
I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
I thought it said scammer.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, where is everyone?
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, Daddy's gone, but I'm here. Mommy's here now.
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean, honey? What do you want me to do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here, help me!
Who
Father?
is Father?
Father, help me!
Where is he?
He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Father, help me!
F father.
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus.
Wow.
Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Dr. Bitten Quest.
Father. That's your name? Your title?
Father is my unofficial title. It's what I've come to mean to the people of the Institute. Just as you are a parent to your son. To Sean.
All we're missing are the teacups and the white rabbit.
Ah, levity. Excellent. A sure sign that you adapt quickly to stressful environments. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you. After all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
It's really you. After all this time.
Yes. It's true. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years?
Good God.
That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth.
They killed your
I was
father.
exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today.
Oh my God.
I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
But what about Harkness and Fallout 3? What?
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg.
He made Frosty
He was an
Flakes.
Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here, in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Hi.
It's an honor to have you here, ma'am.
I want to cut up and just do things. I think it might be time for me to make another save. Will they allow me to do that? What's the point of saying activate and it's not gonna activate? Okay. It's not just a globe, it's a clean globe. Yes. Some folders. Oh, Father, Father.
This a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Welcome to the Institute, ma'am.
Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this.
Doc?
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
If that's how you feel, why not leave?
Because we could do so much more. But no, everyone is obsessed with these damn synths. It's wasted potential. That's what it is. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
Scanning. Subject identified.
Screw you.
Dr. Higgs.
The rest see me as little more than a glorified repairman. But I'm as much a scientist as any of them.
Dang. I just make machines.
Operating at full capacity.
Really? There was no animation.
It's an honor to meet you, ma'am.
I knew I was gonna do something stupid. I knew I was doing something stupid, and I did it anyway.
No visible reaction to the K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects...
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still. Once you've settled in, I'll want to do a physical and get a file going on you. No hurry, though.
You're the doctor here?
Everyone's a doctor here.
Everyone's a doctor
here. If you mean
here.
physician, then yes, I'm about as close as we've got to one.
Yeah,
How about
thanks.
you take some time to get comfortable, learn the lay of the land and such. In the meantime, you come see me if you need to get patched up.
I need
We'll
to get
do that
patched
checkup
up.
when you're good and ready. Take care of yourself, so I don't have to.
Did you see that? You jerk.
Hope I'll prove a
Can you
useful
see to
test
my
subject
injuries?
for you, Doctor.
Take good care of yourself, and you won't have to see too much of me. Let's have a look. You've definitely seen some action. I've got just the thing.
I wish you could have known Father as we have.
There. Good thing you didn't turn to one of those Commonwealth butchers for medical care. Head to requisitions if you need medical supplies.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive server.
Hi, Doc.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore.
Allie
You can think
Fillmore.
of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
Vengeance?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the Facilities Division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here, not like topside. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the Facilities Division...
Oh my, you know what? I wish I could break something.
Who built this place, originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now.
You're here. Glad you made it.
The fine motor control software.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
Just a limb twitching perhaps.
Hey, Doc.
Eyes were moving as well. At a momentous time. Our third generation synths are a true breakthrough. The culmination of centuries of research. It's no exaggeration to say that they're superior in almost every way to human beings.
No robot is superior to me.
You might not think so now, but just wait. You've only seen a fraction of what our synths can do. Their potential is limitless. Like I said, a momentous time.
A momentous time. Yeah. They are so easily broken.
We're quite fortunate to have the synths to aid us.
Did I turn off the interferometer?
Nope. This place is big.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Cold fusion.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours.
These unannounced security sweeps of yours.
I am seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
Carry on, ma'am.
On the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me.
So you were there the day the bombs fell.
Please don't.
That must have been
There's
terrifying.
enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get results, and they will this time as well. You'll see. If you see any suspicious synth activity, report it immediately.
Like when Art started to fight Art, so I kill Art and I kill the other Art.
So much research, so little time.
Just an IO.
Sometimes you have to lean on the other departments a little to get what you need.
I'm getting sleepy. I'm not doing anything outside the 10% later on. I didn't even do anything. I want to fight.